welcome back to our channel. So today we have our June favorites for you guys, and I cannot believe it's already June.
I know.
It feels like the summer is already going by too quickly.
The days are already getting shorter.
Oh, that's really sad.
Isn't that sad?
So,
Sorry.
yeah, not what we want to talk about today, our summer getting shorter.
I just want to start by saying I kind of had a hard time this month picking out products. I don't know if it was because I've been really focused on skincare, and that stuff just takes a little while for me to determine whether or not it's going to make it into a favorites video. So I didn't want to talk about any of that stuff yet because I'm just not ready. And then other than that, I really just have been going back to like my old favorites and just using a lot of the same products. So this was the first month that I actually had kind of a hard time picking out things, but I did find 5 products. So don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. So I guess the first thing I'll talk about is actually a hair product, and it's the IGK Speechless Hair and Body Dry Oil Finishing Spray. So this was the first IGK product that I've tried. There's a few things on my list that I definitely want to check out, but I tried this out in the store because I'm a sucker for a good just like finishing product. Like, cause my hair gets kind of dry at the ends. Like I heat style it a lot, so I love something that I can put on when it's dry to just like really smooth it down and just give you that finished look. So I was in the store and I was like spraying this. First of all, it sounds like a can of spray paint when you shake it. And it's an aerosol, so you like whoosh, and it makes my bathroom like foggy because I'm like crazy person. But I tried it out in the store and I just love the way that it made my hair feel. I love that it's a dry oil. I love the way it smells. So I love that my hair, when I spray it on dry, you finish and your hair just has this like really nice scent to it. I love that. And I love that it's an oil, but it's a dry oil, so it's not like greasy, yucky, like doesn't get all like oily on your hands. My hair is very fine textured, so it can get weighed down easily. So while I do love a good finishing product, I have to be careful that it's not too oily. So this was perfect for me. I really love it, and it really makes me that much more excited to try more products from this brand.
Yeah, I really want to try stuff from that brand. And I actually, one of the people we know at Sephora that works there, he actually told us that it's a brand that was specifically created for Sephora. So I don't know if Sephora had a hand in creating the products or if a brand reached out to them and was like, look, we have this idea and we want it exclusively for you guys. But I think that's really cool that Sephora has a brand that's only theirs. My first product is, I have 2 skincare products, so I'm going to try and split them up. But the first one is the Thayer's Witch Hazel, the Rose Petal one. And I'm someone who likes to tone their face. I think it really helps with my texture and stuff. And I had kept seeing this on a few different people's Instagrams and all this stuff, and I kept hearing about it, but I could never find it in a store or anywhere, and I could only find it on Amazon. And I'm weird about Amazon. There's some things that I just don't like to order off there, so I just never tried it. And then our local grocery store actually had this in PQM, which is so random because it's like a really small like family-owned grocery store, so some things they like don't have, but for some reason they have this. And I love the way that it smells. It smells like roses, and since I've been using it, my skin has felt so much softer and so much smoother, and I just really think it does a great job. It also hasn't broken me out, which is a big plus, because I used the Dickinson's Witch Hazel a few months back, and that severely broke my skin out, which was really strange. But, so I really like this. It's really helped with my texture, and I think if you're someone that has texture on their skin, this is definitely something you should check out. I'm talking so fast, I feel like.
Sometimes you just get so excited.
I know, I'm just so happy about this product and that it works. But again, if you're someone who has texture on your skin or you need something to exfoliate, I think this is a great product. It's only like $8 for this giant bottle. Like, I've been using it for like 3 weeks now, and it's literally like not even much gone. So it's a big bottle. I'm really excited to keep using this.
So my next product, and this kind of, I actually sort of hate that this isn't my favorites, but I just love it so much that I can't help it. And the reason I hate that it's not my favorites is because it's so dang expensive. But it is the Givenchy. I don't even know how to say it. Prisme Visage. I took 5 years of French in like middle school and high school. It helps me out none. Silky Face Powder Quartet. So it says unifies, highlights, contours naturally. I'm in the shade 2. It comes in like a few different shades, but it's basically just a pressed setting powder, but it looks like this. So I don't know if you can see it. It's got like 4 different kind of shades, but you just kind of run your brush and it sort of blends together. And I am somebody who I have very, very dry skin. So I'm always very hesitant about setting powders. I really had yet to find one that I liked to use all over my face without it looking too powdery. I think this is like $49, I want to say, which is annoying.
I feel like for a luxury brand, like I've seen powders that are more than that, so like, I don't know.
The one thing about a powder too is that this is going to last forever. It's not like you're spending a fortune on a mascara that you're going to use for a couple of months and it's going to be dried up and no good anymore. I mean, this will last. This is going to last like a long time. So I don't mind spending the money on something that I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of. And for me, when I found this, and actually there was a Givenchy girl in Sephora and she was showing us these, and I was like amazed at how it just didn't look powdery at all.
Yeah,
I have it on my skin today, and it's become, I can't live without it, because especially in the summer you want to set your makeup but you don't want to look like you have powder on your face, so it's perfect for me. I do have to say, it doesn't set my under eyes very well. That is the one area where I do have some oil and I have to be careful because I will get mascara transfer. And if I just set my under eyes with this, I do get a little mascara transfer. So I still stick with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. That is holy grail for me, like ride or die. I love it. I try to use something else and I'm like, nope. Gotta go back to it. So I still use that under my eyes, but I use this to set the rest of my face, and I really love it.
Yeah. So going off of that, I have a Givenchy product as well, because when we were in New York, we actually sat down with a girl in Sephora, and she did my makeup, her makeup, and our mom's makeup.
And we all bought something. We all bought like 3 things.
She was incredible. She was great. But this is the Tint Couture Balm. It's a blurring foundation balm. And this actually is makeup, skincare, moisturizer, primer, sunscreen, all in one. It's very light on the skin, and I wanted something not heavy, and for the summer, like, I feel like using a heavy foundation just makes your skin look just greasy and dry. Like, I don't know. So I wanted something light, and the girl said that this is like perfect. You only have to use the tiniest amount, and it covers so much of your skin, and it's kind of buildable coverage. I would say it's light to medium coverage for this. With a little bit, you can get like a very light, nice finish. But I will say, like, when you have spots, if you like really build it, it does do a good job of covering them. Like, I have a spot right here right now, like next to my nose, and from traveling. And when I use this on top of it, like, it covers it. And then I find when I take my makeup off at night, like, my skin just looks good. Like, I don't know what kind of skincare is in here, but my skin just looks healthy, and it doesn't look like makeup sat on it all day, which sometimes I feel like when I use other foundations, when you take it off, your skin can kind of be like, oh my god, thank you, like, but this is definitely a really great product, and it's only $45, which I really didn't think was that expensive for a Givenchy product. But I definitely think if you are someone who likes a lighter foundation or a lighter look for summer, this is definitely something you should check out. And it has SPF in it, which is always good during the summer.
Added bonus. So my next product is the liquid lip that I actually am wearing right now. So this is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. I had heard so many people on YouTube talk about Ofra and this particular formula and how it's the best formula of liquid lipstick. And so I was so excited to try it. And when Nikki Tutorials did her collab with them, I was also excited because she has a similar skin tone to mine, and that she's very fair and very cool tone. And I have a really hard time finding the perfect nude. I think everyone has a hard time finding like their perfect nude, but I just feel like everything looks so peachy on me, and I'm always looking for that perfect pink. So when she did her collab, I was excited because I was like, oh, her skin tone is similar to mine, so her perfect nude might be my perfect nude. And I was right. I love this shade. It's pink. It's definitely not peach. Like, it is pink. So if you don't like pink, you won't like it. But if you like pink, you'll really love it.
As you know, she's obsessed with pink.
I love all things pink. But regardless even of the shade, which I love, I also really love this formula. It's comfortable. It's not completely transfer proof. I don't, like, you do get a little bit of like a lip print on the glass, on like your glass, but it's not terrible. and it makes up for it because it's so comfortable to wear and it's not drying. So I think sometimes that's a trade-off. Like if you want something that's completely transfer proof, it's gonna suck all the moisture out of your lips, and this definitely doesn't do that, and it's really comfortable. So I'm excited to try more shades of it. I want to try like every shade that they have.
I just got one in my last BoxyCharm already, BoxyCharm, and I'm really excited to try it. So I've never tried an over lip liquid.
So this is a shade Nude Potion. Sorry, I don't think I said, but it is the Nikki Tutorials collab, and I love the formula. I love the color. Even if you don't love this color, I would still check out the formula. And they also have a million shades. I mean, if you can't find a shade in their range, then
yeah, I don't know. Well, my next product is the MAC Highlight in Oh Darling. This is what it looks like. It's very gold. I actually saw a video, a Tati unboxing, and she got this and she was so excited and she swatched it and I was like, oh my god, I need to have that. It's like the perfect like golden highlight. I get really tan during the summer. It's my Italian skin. So this color is going to be like perfect when I start getting a lot tanner. Although it's pretty right now too. So that's what it looks like. It's just this really pretty like gold highlight, but I like it because it's not like glittery or chunky. And if you use like a light hand, you can make it look a little bit more natural, but obviously you can build it and make it look like, whoa, highlight. MAC has some great highlights, and great products. I mean, it's MAC. So I was really excited. Actually, Lindsay gave this to me.
I bought it because I saw Tati use it too, and then I think I had some Saks gift cards and I was trying to spend them, and I was like, oh, I'll pick this up. And then when I got it and saw it in person, I was worried it might be a little bit too gold for my skin tone, because I usually tend more towards like the champagne-y side of, and like pinks and like frosty like whites. I don't know, that's just my preference, and because I'm fair. Yeah. So, but if you're looking for like the perfect gold highlight, definitely check this out. I think it was limited edition, but now it's like permanent. Is it permanent? So yeah. You can get your hands on it pretty easily. It's just like a really pretty champagne-y gold, so I really like it. It's been my highlight that I've used most often this past month, so. I actually don't have a highlight this month. Wow. We just like role reversal. Like usually she has a highlight and I don't. I know. It's because I've been using the Wet n Wild one from spring. It's limited edition. So I didn't want to talk about it because it's like, I don't know if you can even still get it. I think you might still be able to get it, but I don't know for how long. So. Okay. So my next product is the Philosophy Pure Grace Summer Surf. And it's a hair and body refresher, and the picture on the cover, on the front of the bottle, looks like a beach. And I'm a sucker for anything that promises to smell like the beach, and this did not disappoint me. It just has this like really like clean, like it's not like an overly coconutty beach smell or anything like that. It's just like a clean beachy smell. And it doesn't smell like sunscreen. I hate when people are like, oh, it smells like the beach, but then it smells like sunscreen. I'm like, that's not the beach. Sunscreen. That's sunscreen. This actually just reminds me of like the salty beach air. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah. It does so really good. I love this as an alternative to like a perfume during the day in the summer, like when it's really hot and you just like don't feel like wearing like a heavy perfume. I love just like, I've just been like spritzing this all over my body. It says you can use it in your hair. I already talked about something to spray in your hair. I'm not sure how many different things I'm gonna spray in my hair this month exactly. So I haven't really like spritzed it in my hair, but that's because I don't wash my hair very often, so I don't like to put too much product in my hair and then have it like get way down and then I gotta wash it because that's a pain. But yeah, nope, I use it instead of a perfume. I literally just spritz it all over myself. It really smells good. It smells really good. I like it. So my next product is from the brand Glossier, and it's the Milky Jelly Cleanser. And I recently did a blog post on some of their products, this included. And I had never ordered anything from them, and then I found a 20% off because there's reps everywhere, I'm sure you know. And I bought this and 2 other products, and I fell in love with it. I want every single one of their products. So this cleanser is really great because you can use it on wet or dry skin. So on dry skin, if you have makeup on, it's really, really good at taking your makeup off. Like, I use this at night to take my makeup off. I don't use makeup wipes anymore. I just do 2 pumps, wipe it all over my face, and when I go to tone my face after and swipe the cotton pad, there's no makeup on my skin at all. So this is really, really good at taking off makeup. I also like it because after you clean your skin with it, your skin doesn't feel dry or like there's like a film on it at all. It just feels clean, which I really like. I think Glossier is one of those brands that like you always hear so much about, but you're never really sure, okay, is this just like a fad? Is this just like something that people think is cool, or is it really good? Yeah. And
at least for this and the 2 other products that I've tried, I think that they're actually like a really amazing brand. We actually have a 20% off code, a link that I'll leave in the description box if you're interested in using it. If you want to get 20% off, feel free. If you don't want to use it, don't worry about it. But their products, this especially, is amazing, so I'm excited to try more from this brand.
Yeah, I like that cleanser too, and I have pretty dry skin. I keep mine in the shower because I'm just lazy like that, but I love it just to like,
yeah,
after I work out, like my skin feels clean, it doesn't feel tight or dry after I use it. Last product. So, this is the Morphe Prep and Set Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm obsessed with it.
I have one too.
We were like counting the days until it came out, and on the website ordering it. I paid for shipping. I didn't even care. Like, I never paid for shipping, but I was like, I need it that bad, and I don't really need it. I have enough Morphe brushes, so
many.
I have so many Morphe brushes. I like ones I haven't even used yet. I don't even know I own them. So I was like, I can't buy any more brushes. I'm gonna pay for shipping for this. I don't even care. And it just does not disappoint. I love it. My only complaint about it is you can't tell how much you have left.
Oh yeah.
So, and like even like the way that like doesn't make noise, like you can't like hear it.
Yeah.
So I live in constant fear that I'm gonna go to set my makeup and it's gonna be empty.
Next time it's in stock, we have to just order like 10 of them.
Yeah, I saw it in stock the day before the Jaclyn Hill palette came out, but I was like, oh, I'll throw a couple in my cart when I buy the palettes, and then the next day I went to do that and it was sold out.
Yeah.
So it really is like when it comes in stock, it's gone the next day. So I need to just buy like as many as they'll let me at a time because I need to always have this. I love that it's an aerosol. I apologize to the environment. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I think the aerosol just really helps you get that perfect fine mist that is so hard for like a regular spray to achieve. And I like the way it smells. It's like this really fresh smell. I can't put my finger on what it smells like, but it's just very fresh and clean. And it just makes me so happy when I spray it on my face, and I really love it. And I actually learned a tip, I think it was Laura Lee, who was talking about if you have dry skin and your makeup starts to look powdery, spray your face with a setting spray. I use this one, and then take your damp beauty blender and just kind of like press it in, and I feel like that is like life changing.
Yeah, I really like it as well, and I have a hard time with setting sprays sometimes because they tend to break me out. I don't know, I guess like setting that makeup into your skin, just I don't know. But this one doesn't do that. This and the Milani are like the 2 best ones I've ever used.
Yeah, that one's really good too. That's the one I travel with because I don't like traveling with aerosols.
Yeah, I totally forgot that like traveling with aerosols was like a thing, and my deodorant's an aerosol. So when I was packing to go to Charlotte this past weekend, I was like, oh, like, can I not bring this? So I had to like dig through my thing to like find a deodorant like that wasn't like a spray.
Yeah, I usually end up going to CVS and buying one of the travel size like secret ones. Dove should make that in a travel size.
Yeah.
Because how big is it? Sitting right there. We're obsessed with this deodorant.
One
day we can talk about this.
Yeah.
3.8 ounces. Yeah, I don't think you can bring that. I think it's like 3.
Yeah.
Or 3.1. This is an amazing deodorant. It's the Dove Dry Spray. The Costco here in New Jersey has it, but mine in Connecticut doesn't.
Yeah.
So I just end up buying it at like CVS or whatever, or Target, or wherever I just happen to be. Like if I'm running low, I'll grab one. And I usually have a couple because I keep one in my closet. I keep one in my bathroom, depending on where I get dressed. But it doesn't get, like, if I use a regular stick deodorant, I don't know how we got talking about deodorant, but
I know.
It's a
We're
favorite.
adding an extra favorite.
We're adding an extra favorite. But, you know what, no one talks about stuff like this.
I know.
And it really can be, when you find something that you really love like this, like, it's, like not to be dramatic, but it's, like, life-changing. I get, like, white crumbliness under my arms when I use a regular stick. This doesn't do that. It also doesn't transfer onto your clothes.
Yeah.
It just... during the summer, I shave my armpits obsessively because I have such dark hair that you can see it. And with regular deodorant, I would get like breakouts, like my skin would get irritated. But that doesn't happen with this.
No,
it's amazing.
Deodorant aside, my last favorite for the month is the Dose of Colors. This is the Baked Browns eyeshadow palette. And this was my first Dose of Colors product that I ever got. We got it on Ulta. And this is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen it. I mean, it's been all over YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. But so I actually brought this to Charlotte with me this past weekend because I wanted a small palette that I could travel with. So I brought this. and I used it for the first time while I was there, and these shadows are amazing. They're so pigmented and they're so soft. And so when you first put your brush in, there's like a lot of like kickback of powder, but once you apply it onto your eye, like there was no fallout at all. And the colors are so beautiful. I love a warm toned eyeshadow look, so this is like, yeah, perfect. I mean, and I just feel like I could make this palette work for like a natural look. I can make it work for a smoky look. It was a really great palette for travel, and I'm really, really excited to keep using this because I think those shadows are absolutely incredible. So those are all of our favorite products for the month of June. Let us know some of your favorite products for this month.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And give this video a thumbs up so that we know you like these types of videos. And
that's all we have for you guys today. So we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.